Okay, good morning. Welcome to our pairs analysis session. We have our latest version of the tool. It's pretty interesting. A few little changes from before. Should be fun. Okay, so let's load a basket. This is a brand new basket. I'm not suggesting the basket is perfected yet, but we did find some reasonable things in here. Okay. Let's give it a second for some of the standard deviations to load. We only have a few, let's call them excellent correlations here. But we have quite a number of good ones, let's say. And then the RW coefficients, same kind of story. We have a couple of really good ones. So this is good, and it's down not quite to the second standard deviation, but this is the one I was wanting to look at. Now notice our earnings dates are coming up on the 13th of February, so we've only got a few weeks on this thing. But take a look at this track record. Oh my goodness, a perfect track record over the last 2.5 years of time. Just an amazing track record. And the return to the mean, okay, this is suggesting a time that's within our time frame for the mode, but you can see that the majority are out here. So I doubt that we're going to get back to the mean. But notice also here we have $6 of room here to play with. So yeah, I think we have enough room to take a look at this. So let's take a step from here, and we're going to create the pair. While that's loading, I want to show you something. I'd like to show you this. This is the new thing that we've exposed for in the tool. This gives you a lot more detail of the principal component analysis. As you know, that's the technique we're using to create the RW coefficient. But here you can see HOS and OII. You can see here this is the results of the model. Basically, we do a principal component analysis, and from the results of that, we also create a factor model. So this is showing where the current price stands relative to the model. The model would be the row right down the middle. So you can see that HOS has been underperforming the model. OII has been overperforming a little bit. Now, there's a few other products that have been overperforming even more, but HOS OII has a great RW coefficient in addition to a nice distance between them. So over here we can look at every one of the models. So let's go look at OII. So again, on this row here, this is a historical look of the same data. The center row here is the model, and this is the current price. So you can see HOS is down under, and OII is above. So this is the spread that we're trading. And you can see that historically they've crossed quite a number of times. So let's go see how we've done with the. So the pair is finished making. You can see it's down here. It's moved up for a couple days in a row. We're very likely to go ahead and make this trade today. It's moving the right direction right now. Let's check the hitting probabilities. Okay, so we're going to run it. Let's make this be 20 days for the moment. I'm just going to run it with the mean in here for the moment. I'm fairly certain we're going to adjust that, but let's just take a look at it as this. Yeah, so getting back to the mean, it's saying 35 days, which and that's the mode, and 2 months to get there, even half the time. So yeah, that's not that great. But here we are checking. Above, this is saying in 20 days we got a 97% chance of at least finishing in the money. So that's a very nice number. That's good news, because we're down here, and certainly by far the greater numbers are on the side that makes us money. But let's modify our target. This is certainly not going to be good enough. So let's come to -1 for starters and run that. Okay, well that gets the mode to 14 days, but still saying 36 days for getting there half the time. So let's shorten it by another $1. Okay, so now the mode is a number that we can live with, but so is the 50% of the time. So that's a lot more reasonable of a number, and the profit, the chances of finishing in the profit in the number, in the in a profitable number, are pretty good, and the chance of hitting -2 is reasonable. So we're just going to go ahead and make this as a pair today. So let's take a look at it. It's HOS minus 0.71, let's say, of OII. We are going long, so we're going to be, for every share of HOS you buy, you're going to be selling 0.71 shares of OII. Good luck with your trading today.